It's Sunday morning. I'm driving alone, just private journaling on a Sunday morning. This is where I get my alone time with God. Sitting here driving to the beach because it's been a long time since I've last been to the beach this early in the morning. I'm going to read my devotional and, for almost the past week I've been dealing with sickness, I think a respiratory bug, and I feel a lot better. I'm only reminded of it when I have to cough, because I still have phlegm, to hawk up out of my system. I think I'm a little bit more understandable right now than I was, which is great. Thank God for that. So, outside, here's a funny story. I get up this morning and I go and I decide, hey, I'm going to stop. I know I shouldn't eat at this place. It's not the best food in the world to eat at McDonald's, but I had gone to get some I was thinking about getting some sausage biscuits because that's what I had been getting. But then maybe afterward, that might have been why I had not been feeling too great, because I really don't eat as cleanly as I probably could. And that's nobody's fault but my own. And I admit that. But, morning, Lisa. So, I go and I get in the drive-thru, and I said I'll get the chicken biscuits instead because I like chicken biscuits. I pull around, and I knew I only had $9 in my, on me from yesterday, because I had made a decent amount. I had to do DoorDash deliveries. Most of you already know that. Good to see you too, sis. Just telling you a story about this idiot this morning, idiot cashier. Makes me really wonder about people. So I go order food, I pull around, she tells me the total, I think it was like $9.48. The sandwiches themselves like $4 and change a piece. Almost $5. I'm like, whatever. And then when she told me, I'm like, oh, that's not gonna go through. Then of course she confirms the transaction, didn't go through. So then she, I'm like, I'm aware of that. So I tell her, just give me one sandwich then. Clearly, I'm thinking she heard me, that she actually looked at me. So in some way, there are times words, you don't have to tell someone something. Sometimes a look is enough to convey that the message got across to you. And normally, if something didn't go through, they hand me my card right back. It took this chick about maybe 2 minutes. But as I sat there patiently and I waited, now she was talking to him. Morning, as she was talking to a teammate about this thing. Then she comes back and asks me, oh, because she was asking, there was a guy behind me trying to move in front of me because I stopped at the first window. Usually they take you at the first window, but I think they told me to go to the second. I just wasn't paying attention to that part. So the guy's trying to maneuver around me, and I'm looking at him like something's wrong with him. And then I proceeded to the second window. And then that's when the woman took my order. And then she proceeded to ask me if I still wanted the food. And I'm like, I guess you didn't hear. Thinking to myself, I guess you didn't hear me when I said just give me one biscuit. Since I couldn't afford the two, just give me one. And that aggravated me, so I said, okay, to keep my peace, I'm just gonna take off. And that's what I did. I got up and I took off. And now I'm here at the beach. Can't see much because, you can't see much because it's dark out here. But this is me currently on the beach. Yeah, Lisa, they're acting like they left their brains at home. And I don't like that at all. I don't like when people cause me to get annoyed over something simple. And that's what I allowed this person to annoy me first thing in the morning. And so, yeah, I'm going to stop somewhere quiet so I can read my devotional and get into my word because I want to see the sun come up. See God's masterpiece on display. That's why I'm up so early. Oh, I know you do, Lisa. I know. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Just driving around because it's been a while since I've been out here. And this is the best place to come. Give God honor, watch his masterpiece on display. Excuse me, starts my day off on a proper note. Yeah, I gotta stop and blow my nose, but I don't think I have any, I didn't bring any tissues or anything on me, so I'll get food later. But, it's rare that I go live, but I just want to share that, so I don't hold things in. Excuse me. That's me having to get rid of something now. Excuse me, that's my voice pattern has changed. It's not as clear. So now I have to stop somewhere. I'm actually over here. This building right here is actually where I used to work. As a hotel I used to work at, a boutique hotel. This is a place I told you about, Lisa, that I used to work at. This hotel right here. They changed the name of it. I gotta pull off to the side somewhere as I'm being followed. There's a car with bright lights behind me. And I can't stand that. Thank you, sis. I mean, I'm feeling better than I had felt. It's just getting rid of the rest of the phlegm that I have in my system. Once I do that, I'll be physically, I feel fine. Yes, can tell you that. I did what I had to do. That's what I always do. Get up and do what I have to do. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys are going to be there in second service, but I'll see you guys in second service. I'll probably be by myself, though. I'll see you guys at second service. And I just turned the lights off. Oh. Now I'm getting up out of the truck. I literally used to walk all around this property. When I be bored on my shift, I just get up and walk around because some days would be slower than others. And there'd be nobody coming into the hotel, so I would just take a walk and get my exercise in. I kind of miss the place, but not really. But yeah, at one point I worked there. So, um, hold on, I'm gonna lock the door so I can walk around a little bit better. Uh, yeah, it's nice and beautiful because this is another place that's a different property. That's a hotel there across the way. And then if you go straight down where I'm pointing, the beach is right there. Literally right there. Within walking distance. Now these cars weren't here when I was here last. They weren't here. And the place wasn't called Shore Break at the time. It was called the Good Land. But then they changed it to what they changed it to. We didn't even have the whatchamacallit wasn't even lit up either. The podium wasn't lit up either when I was here. So, of course, management finally spent money. We didn't even have those there because they used to have a scooter rental there, but not much has changed. They still had a bikes you have to pay for, things like that. So, but it's just very nice and quiet out here. I love it out here. Now, does that mean I'm going to walk around the whole entire building? No, definitely not. This, I think, is still vacated property. Here, that was a nice, usable space. So, but I don't want to speak about that space because they might change something there. So I'll speak about that when I get off of camera. But yeah, that's all I was going to say. I'm just up. I feel good. I'll probably go somewhere else and get food elsewhere. That was probably it definitely was for my benefit. Absolutely was for my benefit. So, oh geez, the quality looks so janky right now. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share. I rebuke these goofy people in Jesus' name. But before I close out, I just want to, say a prayer for my brother and sister as they embark on their day. Lord, I pray for strength for my brother Ez and his wife. I pray that you just keep him protected. Thank you for for the brotherhood and the kindness he always shows me, and for holding me accountable when I'm wrong. And a lot of times I am wrong. Pride won't allow me to say it. At times pride won't allow me to open up as much as I want. But sometimes when I do, it's, sometimes I don't always feel fully heard because I have a long story to share. And that's coming. My testimony is coming. I'm just waiting for the proper time. It takes a lot of healing. The healing is there. It's just taking time. And so, but, I thank you for allowing, our mock setup to go as well as it did yesterday. I pray that throughout the week we'll have more sign-ups as well, more partners coming on to help us. Or, like I said, we can't get people to donate money financially. The next best thing is coming out and being a part of it, helping us in any way that you can, whether it's joining me and my team on setup, or you want to be a mentor to the mothers, you can do that. There's so many different areas that you could get plugged into if you want to work at as his office, aka where Astra used to be. I think they might still need help there. There's so many ways to get involved. If you want more info, just message me in the comments, or if you follow me on Facebook, just send me a message. And if you're in Florida, for sure, more so the Broward County area, definitely let me know. And I could plug you into some people to get you a part of this thing, because we need all the help we can get. I mean, for some perspective, and I'm not done with my prayer, but for perspective, so far this year, we've had 18 babies saved. That was just in the month of January. We had about that all last year, for the whole year last year. So far, 18. And January is an off month. The season hasn't even started yet. We start next Saturday, February 8th at 9 o'clock. That's just how much God has been doing so far already. And it wouldn't be possible if the partners and the people that we've had come alongside us. So God's doing mighty things through Love Life, and I'm just so proud to be associated with this ministry. And so I just had to say that much. But we're definitely still looking for donors and partners. And like I said, there's more than one way to give. If you don't have it financially, you give with your time, talent, and energy, because it's all going to glorify God and to further His kingdom. Because the gospel is free, but ministry work is not free. That costs. So that's what those monies go to help further the ministry and to offer help to those who need it. And there's different giving tiers as well. But again, if you want more information, just reach out to me and I'll get you that info. But I lift up my sister Lisa. I don't need to say what she needs prayer with, but I will say just continue to strengthen her and help her as she goes through the day to day. Her and my brother Kendrick, continue to strengthen him as he's getting over an illness. Thank you for their friendship, their guidance, and encouragement, because it means a lot. Yeah, I've come a long way, but I still got a ways to go before I get to where you'd have me to be. But at least I'm moving. I'm not stagnant. I'm moving. And I've had good friends push me in that direction. Ez and Lisa, two close friends of mine, so I thank you for that, Father God. And I just pray that you allow them both to have great days, and that some family members At least had that they come around, that you remove that veil and have them see things that they're not seeing before it's too late. I humbly ask this in your name, Jesus. Amen. Well, it looks like it's lightening up out here, and it's not yet because it's still dark. I mean, one could say you can see the sun coming up. You could definitely see the sun coming up. And there is a place that I can go. Well, I guess I got a few minutes to go before someone comes harassing me because I didn't do a specific thing. So I'll hurry up and walk over there and come back. And then again, I don't have to hurry. Yeah, I'll just go and come right back so I can show you the beach. Kind of wish I'd have gotten out here around 4 o'clock. It's so much more peaceful out here. And just looking at the waves, you can't really see as much as you like to see, but it's still a sight to be out here. Because it's quiet. There's nothing going on. And I can still feel Fee's presence because this is the same spot I came and laid her body to rest, right here in this area. And she's still in my heart. She's still there. She'll never go away. But he said it doesn't hurt as bad when I cough. Yeah, I know, right, sis? Because this is the Hilton Hotel right there, Hilton Beach. And the W is this building right here. Can't really see it because it's dark, but it's a high building. And that's the W Hotel. And that's all that's here is a bunch of hotels. That's all these people do is tear down land and build. Build. But soon, probably another hour or so, the sun will be up. Because I can already see it peeping through the horizon. It wants to come up. Yeah, that's the W. That's the entrance to the W right there. I've been in the hotel, but not for a while. So, oh man, you could see there's a cruise ship up in the distance. I don't know if you can see it or not. There it is. But it's there. Some dummy was behind me. That's why I had to turn around and look. Man, you can hear the birds praising God out here. Loud, noisy birds. But they happy. They singing praises, though. I don't know if you see that sun, sis, but there it is. That's why I try to see the beautiful colors of orange and the red and the white hues. I couldn't recreate that if I put it on pen to pad. I couldn't recreate it. even if I tried. But that's not as busy as it normally would be, but it's still early. And that's all there is down this strip. Hotels, restaurants, and more hotels. All the way down. Oh crap, I ain't see that big old cruise ship. That thing is massive. It's a big old ship. Oh well, I ain't gonna be on it, so but yeah, that'll be the closest I get today. Unless I park in my special spot where I'm not gonna be bothered. Now I gotta head back to the truck because I don't wanna be harassed because I didn't you know, I didn't do a specific thing. I don't want to say it till I come back to my truck and leave. And I got a nice little walk to go before I get back. But yeah, a friend of mine had found me a job to do. So I called a guy up. You know, the job, he'd have paid me $17 an hour just to move some stuff around in his restaurant or whatever he had, his space. But the guy was apprehensive because I guess he had 3 other people reach out to him saying they were going to come do something and they didn't do it. He was waiting and nobody showed up. And I was literally the closest to him. I was literally only a few minutes away because I was sitting at a park, you know, drinking, having something to drink to help with my respiratory issues. And so I show up and, you know, I told the guy, like, hey, shoot me an address. I'll come because I was close and I meant that I was coming there to work. And the dude's just like, well, you better, like, just very untrusting. And I'm almost thinking, like, well, if this is how you gonna respond to people, no wonder why nobody wants to do anything for you. Like, you gotta be a little softer than that, than to be communicating with people the way you are. So before I arrived at the site, I was only a few minutes away. I stopped at a gas station to get me a shirt, which ironically is a shirt that I'm wearing right now. This black shirt that I'm wearing right now that I bought from a gas station because I wanted to have something appropriate on because all I had on was a tank top. And I wanted to give a better appearance than that. And so I'm sitting up there. I'm close to wherever they told me to go. And I can't find the place. So I called a person again. This lady picks up and she just as rude as can be. Rude as can be. And I asked, I'm like, ma'am, do you have a name of your building or wherever that you guys are at? Because I can't find you. I'm in front of a pawn shop and I'm next to some kind of saloon. And she gives me vague information and then tells me not to worry. So basically, it's telling me not to worry about it because whoever it was showed up. Someone showed up. But somehow I feel that they might have not really wanted anybody to help them. If you're being this rude, because it's ridiculous, and I was literally right there. I was literally right there. And so then the guy texts me, oh, no, she tells me, oh, if you keep driving now, you'll see a place with blue poles or something. I'm thinking, I'm driving, I still didn't see a place. All I saw was like a tire shop. And she's like, well, we're not going to have a name on a place, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, how am I supposed to find you to help you? Like, information she gave me was so vague. And then the guy texts me back talking about, oh, well, we had help anyway, or blah, 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 basically like dismissing me so quickly. And I almost wanted to say, like, well, if that's the kind of, I could see why nobody wants to show up, because you guys speak to people so rudely. And that's after I done spent a little bit of gas. Because I told him I'm not very far from, and I wasn't. I was literally a few minutes away. I was closer to him than somebody else would have been. And my friend had sent that to me so I can make a few dollars, because he's been trying to help me out. I help him out by blessing him, getting him to the store so that he can keep food at home. And then he'll pass me potential job prospects. And that was one thing that I meant yesterday, Lisa, that I was telling you about. So that it was an interesting day. And then I was supposed to go help a friend last night, because he needed to go take his vehicle and leave it at a mechanic's place. Someone that he knows from work. He was going to drop it off, and then he just wanted me to give him a ride back to the house, and he could have taken his bike into work. But then I was out doing another delivery, my last 2 deliveries, and my friend messaged the mechanic, and the guy wasn't responding back. He was kind of late and hesitant to respond back. And then he tells my friend, oh, the guy should drop it off in the morning, forgetting the man has to work this morning. So he had no way to drop the bike off. And that just kind of messed things up. And he was willing to pay the man to do the repairs. But the guy just wanted to mess around and whatnot. So, yeah, that would have been helpful. That would have been helpful to my friend, but it just caused him some more stress over it. So he was saying maybe sometime this weekend he'll come and try to work on the vehicle himself. And so that's, that was it for that. And so, my night was pretty much done after that, because I got back home, came upstairs, took me a shower. I wanted to cut my hair last night, but I didn't cut it last night. I cut it this morning. As you can see, I cut the sides to freshen the look up. And, because I wanted to do it. And, yep, did that and didn't say anything to Dad. I just came home. He looked like he usually does, kind of sickly and whatever. And I ain't say nothing to him, and then I just laid down and went to bed. I was just drained. And today I feel better, just still have that cough. So, Well, yeah, that's how my day went. Now you can see more and more that the sun is coming up more and more. You can see it in the clouds. You can definitely see it in the clouds. And this is a part that I love so much. I thank you for sticking with me, and I'll probably be going live again. I can't tell you when because it's so spontaneous with me, but I go as I feel led. So, thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you guys again soon. Love you.